Tonight, a Wakulla County man is arrested after law enforcement says he drove hours to meet with a minor. Richard Lynn Simmons Jr. is charged with using his phone and internet to entice an 11-year-old to have sex. Court records say an undercover FBI agent in Jacksonville was talking to Simmons. The FBI says Simmons described the specific acts he wanted to perform on the child and made several calls and messages about his travel plans to meet. He was arrested by FBI agents when he drove to Jacksonville. If convicted, Simmons faces a minimum of 10 years in prison.